The holographic display flickered in the observation deck of the Horizon's Promise, casting blue light across Jennifer's determined face. Behind her, through the reinforced viewport, Earth hung like a blue marble against the infinite black, small, vulnerable, and utterly alone. The vote was unanimous, Alex said, his voice hollow as he read the Galactic Council's decree for the third time. All 47 member species. They want us gone. Jennifer turned from the window, her eyes blazing with something that wasn't quite anger. It was fiercer, more primal. They're afraid of us. They said we're too volatile, too aggressive, that we don't respect the established order. Alex tossed the datapad onto the console. 300 years we've been part of the Council. 300 years of diplomacy, trade, cultural exchange. And now, because we refused to surrender our military fleet during the Proxima Crisis, we're outcasts. The Proxima Crisis had been humanity's defining moment in galactic politics. When the Xinthian Empire threatened to annex the neutral worlds of the Proxima sector, the Council had voted for appeasement. Only Earth had objected. Only Earth had sent its fleet. And when the Xinthians saw humanity's warships, outdated by galactic standards but crewed by beings who simply refused to yield, they had retreated. The Council hadn't thanked Earth. They'd called humanity dangerous. "What are the latest reports?" Jennifer asked, settling into the command chair. As the Horizon's Promise's captain, she'd been appointed to lead humanity's response team, a diplomatic mission that had just become something else entirely. Alex pulled up the data streams. The Taylor are canceling trade agreements. The Heskren have closed their wormhole gates to human vessels. Even the Keepers, Jennifer, have declared our libraries incompatible with galactic standards. He laughed bitterly. They're erasing us. Not erasing, Jennifer corrected. Isolating. They think if they cut us off, we'll wither and die, or come crawling back begging for readmission on their terms. Maybe we should... No. The word cut through the air like a blade. Jennifer stood, walking to the viewport where Earth turned slowly below. I've been reading the old records, Alex, before first contact. Do you know what humans did when they were told something was impossible? Alex shook his head. They did it anyway. Jennifer's reflection smiled in the glass. They crossed oceans in wooden boats. They flew when everyone said they couldn't. They went to the moon with computers less powerful than a modern wristwatch. They survived ice ages, plagues, wars that should have ended them. And do you know why? Why? Because humanity doesn't know how to quit. Over the next 6 months, Earth transformed. The expulsion had cut humanity off from galactic trade routes, advanced technology licenses, and the vast network of communication relays that connected the civilized galaxy. Earth was alone, but alone didn't mean helpless. Jennifer and Alex worked 18-hour days, coordinating what they'd started calling the New Horizon Initiative. If the galaxy wouldn't trade with humanity, humanity would trade with itself. The colonies on Mars, Europa, and Titan were brought into tighter cooperation. Resources that had been shipped to alien markets were redirected to human worlds. Look at this, Alex said one evening, his exhaustion replaced by genuine excitement. He projected a hologram of humanity's industrial output. Without trying to meet galactic manufacturing standards, their safety regulations, their material requirements, their endless bureaucracy, our production has increased 40%. Jennifer studied the data. We were handicapping ourselves. Not exactly. Their standards are good for a galaxy-spanning civilization with 1 million different species. But for us, we were spending resources to fit in rather than building what we actually need. The real breakthrough came from Dr. Sarah Chen's team. The physicist had been working on human-specific FTL drive designs for years, always blocked by galactic patent law and technology sharing restrictions. Without those restrictions, her team made a leap forward. It's not as efficient as the Council's quantum fold drives, Chen admitted during her presentation to Earth's unified government. But it doesn't need their infrastructure. We can go anywhere without their permission. 3 months later, the Pathfinder, humanity's first independent FTL vessel, made its maiden voyage. Jennifer stood on the bridge beside Alex as the ship's drives hummed to life. "Destination?" the navigator asked. "Kepler 442b, Jennifer said. The planet was in unclaimed space, past the borders of Council territory. Survey data suggested it was habitable. "Let's see what humanity can build when we're not trying to impress anyone." The jump was rough. Chen hadn't been lying about efficiency, but when they emerged, a green and blue world hung before them, unexplored, unclaimed, full of possibility. "It's beautiful," Alex whispered. Jennifer nodded, but her eyes were on the scanner displays. Resources, potential colony sites, a whole world waiting for humanity's touch, and beyond it, a galaxy full of worlds just like it. "Send a message back to Earth," she ordered. "Tell them we've found our first New Horizon world, and tell them this is just the beginning." The message that reached Earth carried more than coordinates. It carried hope. The galaxy had voted to expel humanity, expecting Earth to collapse without their support. Instead, humanity was discovering what it meant to be truly free. No more committees deciding which technologies humans could develop. No more restrictions on where they could settle. No more voting themselves into irrelevance in someone else's assembly. 2 years after the expulsion, Jennifer stood in the capital of New Horizon, humanity's first extragalactic colony, a thriving city of 2 million on a world the Council had never even surveyed. Alex joined her on the balcony overlooking the settlement. "The Council sent another delegation," he said. "They want to discuss readmission. Seems our isolated economy is outpacing their predictions. They're worried." Jennifer smiled. "Tell them we'll consider it. After we finish surveying the Sagittarius arm, after we establish another dozen colonies, after we've built something so magnificent that they'll be begging to join us. Not the other way around." "You think we can do it?" Jennifer looked out at the city of light and steel humanity had built on an alien world, in defiance of every expectation. "Alex," she said, "we're humans. This is what we do.